Good evening, YouTube. Man, it is late and I am tired. It's Monday. Gotta go to school all week. Awful stuff. Anyways, this is a video that I've been meaning to make for a while. It's not really that big. It's a small little video about a couple ideas about where people go wrong when they're team building. So, you know how you have your opening combo and then you throw on 4 mons based on what you're weak to and what you want to counter and what you want to do with the rest of your team, stuff like that. You can do that, but that generally leads to people doing this, where they say, I'm Zapdos weak, and yeah, drawing's fun. Oh, that turned out much better than I expected. Oh god. People will say, I'm Zapdos weak, so I'm going to use Terrakion, because I heard it's good, and it beats Zapdos. Well, that isn't necessarily always, the best idea, because a lot of teams that use Zapdos, which is like every team, come on, let's be real, a lot of teams that use Zapdos have about 5 counters for all Rock Slide users. No joke, like literally teams with Zapdos are made to shut down Terrakion, just because Zapdos is so good at what it does, and if you take out Zapdos, it's, really bad for you. So yeah, they don't think of it as like, I need some way to beat Zapdos, okay, let me use a fast Rock Slide, and that's it. That's thinking offensively. That's thinking, what is Zapdos weak to, and let me be faster and then kill it before it attacks. The thing that is more, I don't think balanced is the right word, but I think the thing that works better for newer players, instead of picking the fast mons that are easily predicted and die really quickly to any mispredictions at all, you should pick a much bulkier Pokemon. So if I wanted to beat Zapdos, I wouldn't just, I wouldn't use Terrakion. Oh god. That was much worse than I expected. Her. No, I would not use Terrakion, because that is what people who are making a new team do. So no Terrakion. So if I wanted to beat Zapdos, instead of thinking what kills it, I should think what resists Zapdos' attacks. What makes it like totally useless on the field. So if you have a certain Pokemon out and they have Zapdos, Zapdos can't do anything to it. That's exactly what you should be aiming for. My new favorite Zapdos counter, if you can recognize it, I'll give it a second. Oh god. This isn't working. This is my new favorite Zapdos counter. It's the Toaster Rotom. So, yeah. Like I was saying, Zapdos' main attacks are Thunderbolt, which it resists, Heat Wave, which it resists, Hidden Power Ice or Grass, which it resists both of, and it can hit back. That's the main thing. So like, you want to wall them, but then you want to deal more damage than they deal to you. So a lot of the times you'll pick a Pokemon that walls something, but it can't deal damage back. Like Empoleon walls Rain 100%. It takes almost nothing from Ice Beam or Surf, and it isn't weak to Giga Drain, but it can't do anything back. All it can do is Icy Wind, which does not deal enough damage. So this guy can Thunderbolt, and it also isn't weak to the Pokemon that are supposed to beat Terrakion. So teams with like Hitmontop Zapdos, which shuts down Terrakion, the Hitmontop shuts down Terrakion, Rotom can overheat the Hitmontop and deal like 90% damage and just mess teams up in general. It's not really good typing, but for the job it does, it is fantastic. You should look for these unique Pokemon that will throw your opponent off guard. They're expecting you to go Terrakion. They say, his only way to beat Zapdos is Terrakion, Rock Slide. No, you need to use Toasters. You need to use Rhyperior, because it's a boss. You need to put some bread in this toaster. But yeah, get out there, try some new things, you know? Don't be afraid. Look for typings, look for defensive, not offensive. It's good to have like an offensive core, but if your team is 6 straight up fast offensive attackers, you're gonna lose every game. Unless you Rock Slide flinch. But don't rely on that. Okay, well, this was longer than I intended, and I probably rambled like too many times. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Get out there, make some new teams. Don't get discouraged if you lose. Just keep trying. See you later.